Today's question comes from Tom in Pennsylvania. He says, my wife has always wanted to go see the Green Bay Packers at their home field. That's like me saying my wife's always wanted a new boat. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't. I got to keep reading. This year, they're playing the Eagles, my team. Oh, okay. Now I'm getting there. In November. We're on baby step 3, and we won't have it completed until March of 2015. We've been arguing about it for quite some time. I don't think we should go, but she wants to. It'll cost $1,500. Should we go or not? Well, you can do whatever you want to do. You're adults. You get to decide. But I will tell you my opinion. I love football. I'm a season ticket holder at the University of Tennessee and at the Titans. And I will be at almost every home game of both of them this year. So I love that. But you know what? It's not, instead of having an emergency fund to protect my family, let me help you with this. It's a football game. That's a game. They don't pay you. You pay to watch them. It's a game. And you don't put that ahead of your family's financial foundation. I'm really sorry, but this is about time to put on your big boy pants and your big girl pants and say that we don't put games and luxuries ahead of our family's financial foundation. And when you're walking around without a rainy day fund, I mean, what if you go to the Packers game, you spend $1,500, you got $2,000 in your emergency fund instead of 10 like you should have, and the next week you get laid off. The next week you have a car wreck. I'm not against football. I'm a huge football fan. And I'm not against spending $1,500 on a football game when you have one, when you have $1,500. So, and, you know, honestly, seeing the Green Bay Packers play at their home field that's iconic. I agree with that. But you know what? I think they'll be playing next year. And I don't think they'll play the Eagles at home next year, probably the year after. Seems like they're in the same division if I remember right. And so, either way, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to this game. One of the things you have to do if you're going to win with money is you have to learn the ancient word. And the ancient word is an indication of emotional maturity. See, one definition of maturity is learning to delay pleasure. Adults devise a plan and follow it. Children do what feels good. The ancient word is the word, it's a strange word. You've not heard it in a while. No one in America hears this word, and no one likes it. It's politically incorrect. You can get thrown out of entire clubs, restaurants, and organizations for saying this word. People will ostracize you for saying this word. Are you ready? It's a nasty, nasty word, but it's very seldom heard, so you don't have to worry about hearing it much. No. That's the word. No. I'm convinced at the center of the degradation of the majority of our culture, the disintegration of our culture before our eyes, is the inability of people to look at themselves and look at those they love and say, no. You could practice it with me. You push your tongue towards the roof of your mouth. You make a kissing motion with your lips, blow air past and release your tongue. It's a strange method, but you can do it. It sounds like no. No. No, we can't afford it. Yet. No, we're not going out to eat tonight. We don't have any money. No, I'm going to vote you out of office because you don't know how to say no. Because all you know how to say is yes. You're a government enabler. You're congressionally codependent. So, no, we're going to vote you out of office. I want my money back. If you went to any other organization other than your government and you got the buy that you get from your government, if you went into a restaurant and and you were charged $20,000 for a meal like you are for a toilet seat when you buy one with your tax dollars through the government, you would say, I want my money back. This is ridiculous. You're overcharging me. No, I'm not going to put up with this. No, I've had enough. What do you mean you're going to make raunchy jokes in front of me, the young lady says at work. No, I don't work here anymore because I'm not going to put up with you. You're scum. No. No. The employer says, no, you're not going to talk like that in our organization. You have to leave. No. Half the things wrong with our culture is because people don't have enough freaking backbone to say, no. No, you can't afford it. Now, all of society's ills are not camped on your head, Tom, over a football game. Don't misunderstand. But really, this whole place we could all use a little growing up, and we just heard the word no. No, I'm tired of you taking my private property away from me because you are righteous only with other people's money. Your taxation rate is just too high, so I'm going to fire you with my next vote. No. I'm not going to put up with this anymore. No. 7-year-old is throwing a fit. The 5-year-old, the 4-year-old's throwing a fit, complete with snot flying everywhere, tears going everywhere, laying in the floor, spinning around like they're breakdancing in the cereal aisle of the grocery store. A complete freaking meltdown by a toddler or sub-toddler. You know what the answer is? Still, no. And now pain is going to follow if you don't get your little butt up and head towards the car. No. No. No is a complete sentence. And when I learned that word, it changed my life financially. When I got to the point that I could actually make a decision myself and look in the mirror and tell me no, then I was able to say yes. Because if you say no a while, if you live like no one else, if you pay a price to win, later you get to live and give like no one else. Sometimes I've had to look at people that were trying to feed hungry children or drill a well or put up mosquito nets or buy a car for a single mom. Someone was trying to put that money together and they asked me, and I used to have to say no because I didn't have any money, because all I had said is yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I want this. Yes, I'll have that. Yes, I have worked so hard, I deserve it. Oh, brother, you sound like you're 4 years old. Let me tell you what you deserve. Nothing. Until you've saved up the money and pay for it. No. I know you've heard the word no more in the last 5 minutes than you have maybe in your entire life, or certainly in the last 6 or 8 months, because if you walk up and down the street and you have normal conversations with people in a politically correct society where everyone thinks they have nothing but rights and they have no boundaries, and they spend all their lives walking around with a chip on their shoulder looking for an opportunity to be offended by someone else, we just are not allowed to say no anymore. You can't say, I believe differently than you, so no. That's intolerant. It's actually intolerant of my beliefs, but it's also intolerant. No. 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 Practice it with me, everyone. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.